Okay, we're going to try this again. I'm going to try and get this into a decent amount of time. This is a YouTube video for HVAC owners that are looking to capture more higher value or higher ticket leads throughout the year for jobs that are specific to more expensive or lucrative services. People in the HVAC space, they're always looking for leads. Business owners, we want more leads, we want more leads, we want more leads. What do you want leads for? What exactly are the services you provide, the parts, if there's nuances in your industry, like keywords that are being used by your customers, property managers, what are they doing? So we're going to go through that. Again, if you're watching this on YouTube, like and subscribe if you feel like this content is helpful. If you need more content, you can visit our channel, Peak Demand Canada, or you can visit peakdemand.ca. We're constantly putting up guides for businesses, especially local service business, how to rank higher, but also take advantage of AI to automate processes and even generate new business. So let's get into it. How HVAC companies in Canada use AI and SEO to lock down higher value jobs year after year. So, as the owner of this AI agency, if you guys don't know me, my name is Alex. I constantly press the button on AI SEO every day. I'm constantly creating content, creating videos, breaking up the videos, making them into even more pieces of content every day, because that contributes to our search visibility online in two ways. Google can see us, but also now we're getting leads from ChatGPT. And it's because we're going out of our way, myself included, literally, building out content as well as the SEO team to target as many specific searches as possible for the services we provide for our ideal customer profile. So when it comes to high value jobs for HVAC companies, you quite literally want to build out content that matches the searches of those ideal customers for your specific product or high value service. So you have to be extremely granular in this process. You can't just throw up an HVAC website page and expect to get leads. We see, I would even say thousands of HVAC websites that are just floating there with no visibility. Business owner might know a few people, so he gets his regular business throughout the year, but they just stay there still and invisible in the eyes of Google and not get anywhere else. So having a structured SEO plan powered by AI, even better. But why HVAC companies need to think just beyond more leads is sort of where we want to cater to those teams that say, hey, you might get a lot of leads in, but are they the right ones or just a bunch of tire kickers? So here's why you sort of need to shift the mindset from inbound lead generation to getting the right leads, the ones that are going to provide better paying jobs. So targeted SEO and AI systems allow that. Not all leads are profitable. More leads means more administrative work, more follow-up, stuff like that. Low value leads, they waste time of your best techs. And high ticket jobs don't come from random clicks. These people are doing a lot of research into who they want their HVAC providers to be, especially commercial property managers. So it's important that we understand, just having a random lead generation engine for your HVAC company is not adequate anymore. There are far too many HVAC companies. There are far too many different types of products and services. You need to be surgical with your SEO plan, and we leverage AI to do that. So what is HVAC SEO and how does it actually bring in bigger jobs? We're talking about search keywords, quite literally targeting those high ticket jobs that you want to get on a regular basis, especially during those peak times when maybe AC repair is peaking during summertime or furnace repair is peaking during wintertime. Maybe you want to target specific types of furnaces or ACs for commercial buildings, large residential buildings, maybe a specific model of these furnaces or ACs, just so that you can capture searches for those people. So things like heat pump installation Mississauga, commercial rooftop HVAC unit replacement Calgary, these are hyper-specific searches. Then people that are using these searches have what's called a transactional intent. They mean to do business right now. They're just looking for the service provider that's most aligned with their desired search. So building out a strategy that matches that alignment, that's sort of what we want to get to. How HVAC SEO works to capture bigger jobs, pinpoints high intent search terms, optimizes your Google business profile, builds specific service pages that convert, and uses schema structured data to make sure your web page is visible to Google in a ideal way. And then, of course, we want to connect SEO to booking tools like AI receptionists, forms, and stuff like that, so you can automate the process. We see how AI tools help HVAC businesses turn websites into clicks or website clicks into booked calls. So you can use an AI receptionist to not only answer the phone for that commercial property manager looking for a large furnace repair or AC repair, but on the call, you can explain other jobs that you've done through your AI voice agent. You can get into the actual granular technical specifications of whatever furnace they're working with or the units in their building, what have you, and all of that can then be sent in an email to yourself, someone on your team, service technician. Hell, you can pretty much do anything through a voice AI agent, through instant call routing, smart scheduling at the calendars. But essentially, we're capturing the lead with AI, qualifying the lead with AI, and then you'll be able to see what kind of lead is this, how much value does it have. Following up with those same leads with an AI agent, very straightforward. They've given you consent to reach out to them. If they've given you a call, very easy to capture the lead, qualify them, call them back a month later, say, hey, are you ready for your services yet? And of course, when you have a CRM and analytics, it really helps. So we're combining local search visibility, getting that person who has that need onto your website, clicking, then making a call to your team. AI receptionist answers the phone and says, hey, what can I do for you? And essentially does the entire qualification process for you automatically. All that information then gets sent into your CRM, and then the AI agent follows up, however longer, or maybe a longer sales cycle, maybe a couple weeks, a month, maybe if it's an emergency, you can have the agent determine that and then follow up at appropriate times. Very, very fascinating what they can do. But of course, this is more on the automation side, less on the SEO. To capture those high value searches, we want to have SEO that targets the right services. So again, high ticket HVAC services customers actually search for, things like ductless mini split installation for whatever city, heat pump for cold climate in Canada, high efficiency furnace upgrade, best commercial rooftop HVAC unit. These are the actual types of searches that people are putting into Google in Canada. Like this is all, AI is pretty much scraped all that data and put it into this article here, but you need to sort of have an SEO or content plan that aligns with exactly what it is that people are looking for. You can't sort of guess. There's no guessing. Google's not in the business of guessing whether or not your business is relevant to their users. They're in the business of surgical relevance. They want to see that you are providing exactly what the user is looking for. And that requires us to be a bit more comprehensive with our plan. So SEO content filters for bigger jobs, local search pages for every big payoff area you serve. So quite literally putting down like commercial HVAC repair Toronto, commercial HVAC repair Mississauga. You want to actually have those pages built out, not just a couple words on your homepage. We want to use SEO to showcase expertise, before and after pictures for jobs that you've done on high ticket work. Those absolutely kill it when it comes to SEO. You get a lot of on-page time for stuff like that. So if you have case studies or happy customers' testimonials, we love it. And that all contributes towards your visibility and ranking. Being specific with high-ticket services, parts, machines, and locality boosts those exact leads. Again, as I mentioned, we want to be laser specific with the type of equipment, services, and locations that we are engaging with for our customers. That's going to set you apart from the other guys who are just putting up random pages for HVAC services Toronto. You want to have commercial AC repair HVAC service provider in Toronto. The longer and more comprehensive you are with your content, you generally do better. Voice AI receptionist turning price shoppers into paying customers. This is where you turn your organic lead generation engine into a filtration system that quite literally only engages with those high ticket, high value customers. Low value customers, they're going to hear a voice AI agent and they're going to be either saying, hey, I want to speak to a human right away. Just take my $100, fix my AC. They could easily book that stuff on a form or a calendar. They can do it through an agent too. Probably save time for them and money for yourself using AI agent. But AI agents are going to be able to qualify those people calling to determine whether or not they are a high ticket service or a high ticket client that you want to engage with. Maybe you're a um, more boutique or bespoke HVAC agency that's only doing, or HVAC agency, HVAC company that's doing big jobs on commercial properties. You don't have time to entertain residential. An AI agent's going to make sure that you're qualifying just for that. HVAC price shoppers also call around. So, if you're being shopped or against price against other competitors, you don't want to waste time on the phone trying to haggle back and forth with someone. Have an AI agent do it. They do it really well. And you guys can go to the website and go through all this. I just want to make sure we are covering the main topics. How AI voice receptionists convert better. They answer 24/7, capture service request details, handle objections very well, book appointments, and they also follow up. Let's see, seasonal SEO strategies that keep phones ringing all year. This is where we are leveraging the time of the year and overlaying that with the locality that we're talking about. And then a third layer of targeting, which would be the actual service, equipment, or what have you. So no heat in house Ontario. That's the type of search you'll get in the wintertime. You want to come up for that. AC not cooling during heat wave. Again, summertime search, you want to get visibility for that. So what seasonal SEO actually looks like is we put together campaigns where for the particular season, we look ahead. So right now I'm creating wintertime content for all the HVAC guys looking for SEO services come wintertime, when it's too late to build out a campaign, because everyone's a little bit behind when they're always looking after the fact. But if you're seeing this on YouTube right now, I think it's August 4th. If you're wanting to plan ahead for wintertime service repair and installation, give us a call, book a discovery call with Sasha. We'll take a look at your SEO program or your visibility. So we want to plan ahead for winter, spring, summer, and fall, specifically for those services and those localities that we know have a little bit more traffic for those searches at that time. And seasonal content also boosts your GPT rankings, because people get really specific with their chat GPT conversations. We want to make sure that we're coming up for that. And ChatGPT is constantly scouring the net and trying to make sure that the answers they're providing are relevant. They use the same principles for SEO and search signals that Google does. So SEO works on two fronts, both showing up on Google, but hell, you might start getting leads from ChatGPT. We are. Building authority. We want some backlinks. Let me see what else we got here. I don't want to go through too much because I want you guys to actually read this yourself. But another big thing that we're noticing, companies in Canada have a hard time following up. Oh my gosh, I've been in so many sales offices where follow-up is like you have to bend salespeople's arms to follow up with old leads. But follow-up is such an important part about business development that not doing it is sacrilegious. Having AI do it automatically as people call, maybe they didn't book a time for the service on the first call with the AI can call them back, a day later, a week later, a month later to get them booked in. Let's see, getting found on Google, ChatGPT, why SEO structure matters. Again, SEO really works to help generate leads from ChatGPT. So, we're getting leads from both Google and ChatGPT now, and YouTube. So all of this stuff in coalescence really, really drives up rankings and visibility. And SEO results for HVAC owners that actually care about not just vanity rankings. We're not just trying to rank randomly for random things. We're trying to rank for searches that have transactional intent. So partnering up with an AI agency makes it all really easy, because we can do all the AI stuff as well as the SEO stuff. So we invite you to book a AI strategy session with our team. And go to peakdemand.ca, book a discovery call. We're really looking forward to learning about your business, your locality, and seeing if we can generate more leads for whatever type of service you're looking at in your area, but also explore AI use cases for your team. If you like this video or you think some of it might be helpful, you can like and subscribe. We're always putting up new videos on YouTube. But I'm really looking forward to seeing, this wintertime how strategies change for HVAC companies as AI gets into the mix. So if you're in this group and you want to see how far you can push lead generation during the wintertime, don't hesitate to reach out. We'll be looking forward to the next one. Bye now.